Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
McMillan comes in motion. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And another 1st down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Good. 180. Done.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Good.
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. It's Otten in motion.
Pistol.
On play action, Mayfield moving left. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Paid Touchdown, Tampa. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
On the ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Devin Bush there on the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Set.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
Ready.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. That's hot.
Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. throw, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Good sec. 20. Done.
A give. This is Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Up, up. 180.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Done.
They'll run with Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
180. Hurry, hurry.
They send Godwin in motion.
What's that?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Hurry, hurry.
The tight end, Fant, in motion.
180. What's that?
On first down, here's Irving. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Regular. 180. What's that?
Right back to Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make.
To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. Set.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up second down.
Red, yellow, blue, 32, drill, green. Set, cut.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Second down and 3.
Ready, set.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready. Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Hut.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row.
Here we go. Here we
now
go.
They're staring fourth down right in the face.
Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Lions first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. His second touchdown of this first half.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. That's up.
Throwing is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
20. Pistol, pistol, pistol. That.
A second down throw for Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Hey, alert 33. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin.
Let's go.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Hurry, hurry.
They send Godwin in motion.
What's up?
On 2nd down, a run with Irving. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. The Lions called their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Real. 180. Up. What's up?
Baker to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's Irving. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Done.
Mayfield. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown Buccaneers. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
Let's go. Faster.
Second down, they need 3.
52 blast. 14 red. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll go right back to Laporta. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. Set.
Back to throw. His throw left side. Forts a slaw. He's got it. The tackle's going to be made out at the 40-yard line.
Shot. 17. Claw. 10. Hut.
Back to the air one more time. Open man. It's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early in that last pickup to a first down.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Blaster, 6. Fury, yellow. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Lions will cut the lead down to 4. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. Set, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 57 yards.
Let's go. 50, green. Set, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Rail, yellow, 10 black.
Hey, hey!
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. That's Ibuka in motion.
Kings, Kings, Kings! What's that?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Pass caught left side by Fant. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got a man. That's the tight end, Utton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back quick to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Done.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
On the ready. Set. Punt.
Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Devin Bush in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Down. Black. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. There he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
52 blaster. Let's go. Set. Go.
He'll drop the throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Vita Vea in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Set. Ready. 45. White. Black shot. Set.
Right side and brought in by Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Set. Hurry.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Up. Run. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Kings. What's that?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 30. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. They'll go again here with Irving. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. That's Ibuka in motion. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here now, second down and goal.
Hey, what's up?
Irving. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal.
180! Regular. Hey, alert 33. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes. Aleem McNeil, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up fourth and goal.
Eyes up. Kings. Good. 180. Pistol. Done.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Lions. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick six.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get six. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Run. 180.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
180!
McMillan, the man in motion.
What's up?
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking. Oh, awful play call there. This one is intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
It's home college. Let's go. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run it. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And the Lions are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
Here we go. Set.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Real. Good. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. To the left side, to Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
180! Hurry!
That's Ibuka in motion. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
180! Hurry! What's up?
Now Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Point it right. Good. Got it. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Baker to throw. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Good. Hurry!
McMillan comes in motion.
What's up?
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. Hut.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we 6. Mega. 50. Green. Hut.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and 6.
Set. Hut. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow. 42. Hut. Set. Go.
They hand it to Gibbs. Open space inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are going to extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Up, 180. Hey, alert. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Over the middle, that's Godwin.
Big time.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Alert.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Point it right. Good. 180.
That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Kings! 180! What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out.
Down.
And it results in a turnover on down.
95.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Lions. They finish off the first month of the season perfect.